Everything is right, we should be back. I don't know what the frick my PC did. It's just having a tiny little strong. That happens every once in a while. I don't really like how often it happens, but it is what it is. Bah. Hold on, I'll put it in the Discords. Might as well for the people that missed it. Bobby is back. Bobby, yes. Alright. My controller is working. My entire PC is not freaking self-imploding. And that's a bit on the first encounter. Oh, okay, I'm causing that lag myself. That's my bad. Wasn't your country? Oh yeah, that was today, wasn't it? Did you smell weed? First thing I ask, did you smell the weed? Hello there, Mr. Me. And Bill. Okay, people are returning. So I'm gonna ask y'all again, how are you doing? I think, wait, I kept smelling a weird smell, so probably Bob, yeah. Probably. Is the PC okay? Yeah, probably. Just had to restart it. Like, I don't know, sometimes my PC is, I don't have the greatest PC either, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what causes this there, it's just freaking weird stuff. I don't know. I'm good, boring day today, how about yourself? Well, I had a lot of school stuff again, so at least there's that. You know, the more stuff I do during my spring break, the less stuff I have to do after. You saw more Brits than Belgians, except for people in my school. Well, that makes sense, because there are more Brits than Belgians in the world. Anyway, I'm a good Bill. I'm hot. Like, bro, it is freaking warm in my room, bro. I'm sweating. Just sitting here. I have all my windows open. There's like only so much I can do, you know? It's freaking warm. Well, the temperature outside is not even that high. It's 19 degrees outside. Yeah, I'm melting. It was warm there. Yeah, dude, not gonna lie. I think today might have been the warmest day of the year so far. So, great time to enter the country. You need a fan. I have, well, it's an air purifier, but it functions as a fan. So, I'll use that. Like 20 degrees here. Yeah, it's warm. I'm wearing pants. I should be wearing shorts, maybe. I don't know. You got Pokeballs, Bob? Nice. Without trading? Like, have you ever connected the game to another game? Because if not, damn, that's impressive. That's impressive. It goes to 27 rhyme at Thursday? Okay, hold on. Let me just check the weather forecast of the week. It's going 21 Thursday, which is the warmest. It is cured now, but did you actually not keep Pokeross? Something that's like 6 times as rare as a shiny, and you decided to not keep it. That's crazy. Or did you keep it? I noticed it when it was cured. Ah, okay, you know what? Fair enough. There's not much you can do about that, I suppose. That's fair. Still crazy, though. Can you get Pokeross from random encounters, or does it have to be from KOs? It's always something I don't know. Maybe somebody in chat knows. Because I don't. Shut up. Also, Pommy Community, they finally got properly announced. Don't know what I'm gonna do with that information. But, how do you cure Pokeross? By waiting long enough, Bill. It'll eventually get cured. Wish COVID was more like Pokeross? Ah yes, double the gains. Right. How are you doing, guys? How are you doing? Vaccinate your Pokemon. Yeah, unfortunately Pokeross is actually beneficial to your Pokemon. That's the funny part. Technically, it was double games. Double gains, double gaining weight. What? It was weird thinking we were like maybe 2 hours apart. Maybe 2 hours apart? You went to Amsterdam, right? I think from everywhere in the country, okay, apart from maybe the top right of the country, you can get to Amsterdam in 2 hours. So yeah, I can say, Bob, we were within 2 hours from each other if you were in Amsterdam. Oh, he's saying people got fat on lockdown, right? Yeah, no, fair. Not gonna lie, I probably got more exercise during lockdown than outside of it. Not gonna lie. Because during lockdown, I actually went for a walk every single day. Which I didn't do before lockdown, I didn't do after. So. Fair. I didn't mind lockdown either. I honestly kind of enjoyed it. Now I have to travel like almost every day again, and it's... Dude, I swear to God, and I know a lot of people hate working online or doing school online, but I freaking loved it. I truly did. Because I still passed all my tests. Right? Shane almost ended there. Lol. Life pro tips. Just okay, yeah, I don't really go to school anyway nowadays. I mean, I do actually, because I have to, but... I hated lockdown, bro, except for the fact that I was in school. I was doing school even during lockdown. I was for the most part of lockdown, but not entirety of it. What are they gonna do? Arrest you? I mean, they can give you, you know, they can then... They can withhold your diploma, which would be kind of unepic. I thought that was a Riolo for a second. I was like, did I already break the chain? But no. That's a bit oof. My bad. Throughout all of lockdown, I never got a single break except for holidays. Genuine question, Germit. I don't actually know for sure how it works in the Netherlands. But I'm pretty sure in the Netherlands... I don't exactly know how this works. How much influence do parents have on the high school that their kids go to? I actually don't know. Of course, I'm aware kids are allowed to choose here. They have total control? No. I thought we were always told your parents have the final say. I mean, but they also kind of don't, because they can't withhold you from going to school. I don't know. I swear to God, we always got told that our parents weren't allowed to influence our choices. We got told that in elementary, in like 6th grade. Your parents have to enroll you? Yeah, fair. Although, I feel like it might still be illegal if your parents do not allow you to go to a specific school for for bad reasons. It should be your own decision, yeah. And homeschooling really doesn't happen in the Netherlands, I'm pretty sure. That's like in really special occasions. But like... I don't know what your occasion is, German, but I feel like if you were in the Netherlands, you'd be going to a non-home school. Yeah. Like, unless you're actually like bedridden or something. Or have some other really bad social condition, maybe. Parents forced me to, I had no say. Yeah, that's not possible in the Netherlands. So, I don't know, I guess born in the wrong place. I really wonder how many people in America are homeschooled. I'm googling that right now. How many people in America are home... No, not homeless. Homeschooled. Almost 7% of Americans are homeschooled. In the Netherlands, there are 100 people homeschooled. Or rather 100 families, so that probably averages out to 200 people. So, yeah, I don't know. But I mean, I feel like there are different... I feel like there are different types of homeschooling. Like, I feel like if you get homeschooled in the Netherlands, it's actually your parents that teach you. Not 100% sure, but I feel like that's the case. Whereas I'm pretty sure that you go to like some kind of online school, right, Jermit? Like you have, yeah, like you have like actual tests and stuff, and that, I don't know. My social interactions are fried. You'll go to university, right? Probably, presumably. Caught your first Dutch Pokemon in Rotterdam. Weren't you going to Amsterdam? The frick were you doing in Rotterdam? I don't know if I can say it's online. All we do is watch pre-recorded videos. Yeah, okay. But you still make tests that you have to hand in online and get graded by actual teachers, right? On the way there in the bus. Okay, so Bob, you live incredibly far west in Belgium. Because otherwise there's no way you go through Rotterdam to get to Amsterdam. You gotta like live nearly on the coast for you to take that route, I feel like. What? Rotterdam is like almost at the coast. Nah. Okay, maybe not. It was Pogo said. I mean, to be fair, Pokemon Go can be kind of inaccurate, but... We do tests that get graded at home, but exams are graded by the academy in Florida for some reason. That is very confusing. I intend on going to college, yeah, fair. Of course it's Florida. Y'all, you know what you really should do? Google Florida Man and then your birthday. And see what Florida Man did on your birthday. It's actually kind of funny. Kinda want to do it right now. German about to be one of those Florida man that did something stupid, bro. Also, Dice, you weren't here when it happened, but my PC was having a severe stroke. I could start the live stream, but once I started, like, my PC just yeeted off the cliff. I don't know. Nothing worked anymore. So then I had to end the live stream and restart my PC, so that was fun. And it wouldn't turn off. So I had to, like, I had to hold the power button. You ain't going to Florida? Wait. So, the Academy of Florida grades your stuff, but you're not actually in Florida? Interesting. Or you're not going to a college in... Oh, okay. Interesting. I don't know. In terms of schooling, I always thought that America was like every state was basically their own complete ruling. Like the final exams in America, are they nationwide or are they statewide? Probably nationwide, right? I don't know. You don't even know either. Understandable. I don't know how it works in the Netherlands either, though, to be honest. How does it work in the Netherlands with different time zones? Do they get different tests in the Caribbean? Florida man confesses to cops, says Jesus told me to drive Ferrari 360 off pier. January 16th, 2019. That is crazy. You haven't been to a school in 7 years, so I'm not reliable with that. Well, I mean, if the tests are nationwide, then you probably are gonna have to make them as well. That is if they are nationwide, I don't know. I do remember though, when... phone calling? No. Oh wait, I do remember how it works. The answers to the exams that people make get released like 7 hours after the exams are made. Because then the people in the Caribbean don't have access to the answers. Even though they can technically get access to the questions beforehand. But one time, history accidentally released the answers too early. And then everybody in the Caribbean had to remake the history test. I remember this right now. It's a Christian homeschooling thing, so I don't know about that. I don't recall my older sister doing that. Very interesting. Just a general curious question, Jermit. Can you get into any college while being homeschooled? Or are there just colleges that say we do not accept homeschooled people? I'm curious. Or do you have to make like an entrance exam or something? I really don't know how colleges work in America. School is boring, only thing I'm getting from this. Yeah, honestly, good point. Colleges accept them, but like do all of them? Or only like some of them? I'm gonna have to take an SAT to make my chances. My parents kind of screwed me over here. Yeah. America. And also, Bob, what do you mean school is boring? You travel to other countries with school. Yeah, honestly, I didn't enjoy those days either, myself. We went to Germany with school, and to Italy with school, and to the Vatican City with school. I think those are the only countries I visited with school. All of them are interesting. To the Netherlands! Are you not gonna go on some like really cool trip in year 11 or year 12 though, Bob, to like England or France or Rome? I don't know. Just a little harder. I'll have to ask someone to help me write a college essay. Pretty sure you're supposed to write those yourself, but okay. Senior trips? Yeah, I didn't like them at all. I hated it, actually. I ain't going to that if it contains a lot of walking. I was gonna say that is not a real reasoning, but you actually have a medical condition that doesn't allow you to do a lot of walking, so you know what? Actually valid point. I'm talking about guiding me with writing one, not doing it for me. Ah, okay. That's fair, I guess. To us, you do. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure me and Dice actually speak dialectless Dutch. Like, almost everywhere else in the country, they speak with a dialect. Or accent, or whatever you want to call it, but I'm pretty sure we don't. We're like, the base Dutch. General civilized Dutch. It's not called that anymore, but yeah, that one. We literally... What is Dive waffling about? So, you know, just like Americans stole their language from the British, the Belgians also kind of stole their language from the Netherlands. But like, you know how in America you have like just a bunch of accents? Like, I don't really know them, but you can distinguish a New Yorker from a what's the other state called? On the left, where LA is in. Is that called LA? Is the state LA? I don't know, whatever. Texan, a great example. You can easily, you know, you can hear whether somebody is from New York or from LA is a city. Yeah, I know. What's the state called? I forgot. California. That's the one. You can hear whether somebody is from New York or from California, right? And just like that, you can hear where in the Netherlands somebody is from, or whether they're all from Belgium. There's also super obvious accents. But just like there is probably some type of British accent slash dialect that is the base for English. The same is for Dutch. There's just one type that people talk that is considered the base Dutch. And me and Dice actually happen to talk that. Why do the Dutch say now? I don't say that. That sounds again like a dialect. It depends on the context. I do say it sometimes, but not super often, I feel like. Great reasoning. Dice tweaking. Dice speaking a different language. Dice the mod himself breaking the rules. How could you? You know, Bob, funny part, according to the base Dutch, you're wrong. Therefore is another reason. If you fall down the stairs, you'll be downstairs quick. I love wonderful words of wisdom, Professor Dice. It's a nice rhyme in Dutch, but when you translate it to English, it loses all of its fun. Could we say it in some way in English? Like, could we translate it properly? I'm trying to think, but I can't really think of anything. You need to teach Jeroen Van Fake name the right way. Huh? What does that mean? The whole respond of therefore to the question why doesn't even work in English. That's a good point, actually. I mean, the response would be that's why instead of therefore. Because it has multiple translations. Or actually, because would probably be the better translation. When somebody asks you, why is this the case? And you answer, because. Because would be the way you'd say it in English, I guess. Who invented fries? We are not Google, Bob. Google it, my man. Why is it so freaking warm, bro? Oh. French fries? Yeah, that's what some people call them. Doesn't mean that the French discovered them. Either Belgium or France, but they both say that word, fair. You know, 3 out of my grandparents would actually say rice with an F and not with a P. Because they're all from not around here. We call them pom. Yeah, fair. And hello there, Marco. How are you doing? It means nothing? It means nothing? That means apple in French. And it's close to meaning apple in German. Actually, it also means apples in German, right? No, pommes, but why pronounce every letter? Because that's how... that sounds German, though. Pommes? Sounds just a German word for potatoes. Say massive in Dutch? What the frick is massive in Dutch? It also means chips, fries in German. Yeah. I know. Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Sorry, I get my German mixed up sometimes. Gigantic? Yeah, but that would translate to gigantic, Bob. Oh, actually, it's just massive. It's not that crazy. It sounds like if you were to pronounce the English word in French. That's what it sounds like. Alright. Forgot about that word because I've never said that. How would you call a massive block of marmor though, Bob? Hold on, what's marmor in Dutch again? I forgot. You say gigantic? The rock type? Yes, the rock type. That one, exactly. We call it marmor? Do we call it marmor in Dutch? Marmor. I would name it a rock, so gigantic stone. Or gigantic rock. Right. But that's not what I asked you to translate. Oh, that's bad. This could be a chain ender right here. I am stupid. Could be, it doesn't have to be. There's like a more than 50% chance that chain continues. Like, there's like a 70% chance the chain continues from this. I'd say, would be my guess. It's like a decent chance the chain continues, but it might not. It continues, okay, thank goodness. Happy birthday? Oh yeah, it's my birthday again today. You're right. Please do remind me at the end of stream to change it again to tomorrow. Eight years old? Wow, I know, right? Damn. It is. I mean, according to my DS, it is. Because apparently on your birthday, you're twice as likely to get fast music. So it's my birthday every day now. If I don't forget to change my birthday. Which I do intend to. Yet he's still older than you, Rob, is so correct. Well said, John, too. Damn. Also, dude, my left eye tracking sucks because my hair's in front of it. Have y'all seen the lower taper German Squid Games blender? No, I have not. Slide Haxler heist. Hairstyle tease. Yeah, right. My hair is pretty similar to what it is in my model, just longer. Did I say blender? Yes, you did. You can see what you typed, bro. Can you not? Maybe my brain is mush. Like, the hair's out of my eye right now, and I think if I stay absolutely still, it'll stay that way. But graffiti, man. Graffiti. I meant to say meme. Low taper German Squid Games meme, right. How did meme get auto-corrected to blender? I'm sorry, bro, but that one, nah. That is crazy. You gotta build it into your brain, of course. That damn autocorrect in your brain. Your mushy brain. Hey, hello there, Georgie Pip. How are you doing? Hope you was having a nice day. If you want me to call you Sola, then just change your name to Sola or something. Like, I ain't remembering that, little bro. What kind of yee brain rot are you watching? Like my favorite ones? The Mega Mind's backstory one? The frick is the Mega... Oh, I know which one you're talking about. It's... Yeah, no, I know. The... Why did I have to make that audible? Freak. No, not that one? Oh. You can in 2 days. There's a cooldown on how often you can change your YouTube name? Genuinely didn't know that. Oh god, I don't just... Nah, you don't need to send it to me, Marco. You really don't, actually. Why does everyone here act like they have a break for brain? I mean... Are you surprised in a Hexalar stream? Like, be completely honest. Are you surprised? Okay, fair enough, exactly. None of us here are smart. Bro, you got that so fast, that is... worrying. We have one communal brain cell, yes. Bob! Why would you throw bricks at the elderly? Oh god, why do I have a Discord notification? I'm scared. Even the people on Twitch are worried about you, Bob. Shiny Mewtwo? What do you mean Shiny Mewtwo? Did you just get Shiny Mewtwo? Ain't no way, bruv. If you spam name change, you'll have to wait 14 days. Not gonna lie, I have changed my YouTube name a total of 1 time in the last 9 years that I've had a YouTube account. Hold on, can you not turn off the sound? You can. Okay, well, I'm not listening to it with the sound. Okay, yeah, that definitely looks like brain rot, doesn't it, Marco? Just felt like saying it, to be honest. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Ugh. Changed mine a whole 1 time in 14 years. You've had a YouTube account for 14 years? I actually checked recently. I started my YouTube account in 2016. Surprisingly. Oh. Changed it once. Your channel's almost 14 years old? Damn. But how many different channel names have you had? Because I swear to God, you've had multiple channel names, have you not? They're probably all dead, but... Too many, exactly. I have had a total of 3 YouTube channels, which the first one is just an account that never uploaded video. And well, the second channel is the channel you're watching on right now. The third channel is my second channel. Ahaha. You've got a video with over 300 views. It's private now. I got a video with over 10k views, I think. Surely, right? The video got over 10k views by now. I'm not sure actually, but I think so. Videos. Popular. 10k views. And I didn't earn a singular freaking dollar. You will always be Bob. Right. I kind of forgot we were talking to a YouTuber. Bro. So smart. You have a video with 0 views? I can actually have a look what's my least viewed video ever. Hold on. Just out of curiosity, what is my least viewed video ever? Videos. I have a video with 1 view. Oh wait, that's privated. I have a video with 2 views. Publicly. No, my first video actually got a couple of views because it used to be my channel trailer. What's the vid? My Scarlet Mono Dragon playthrough part 2. Which is not the one that got copyrighted, so... Your fun fact short had 0 views. Hold on, I didn't check shorts, I only checked videos. I can check shorts too. My least viewed short? Why does it say 280? I don't know. My least viewed short that is public is... Dynamo? Really? Dynamo short got 1 view. Cringe. Every single one of Hax's video had 0 views at some point. Yeah, that's fair. I have 1 short technically with 0 views right now, but that's because it's unlisted. Or it's scheduled, actually. I don't know, you can sort on somebody's channel by popular, but not by unpopular. For that, you'd have to sort by popular and scroll all the way down. Kinda cringe. Every video has 0 views at one point, genius. Whoa. No freaking way, guys. No way. Crazy. I know, right? These people are such geniuses. It's almost frightening. Bring us more wisdom, oh wise one. The wisdom is we're on a 20 chain. Boomba. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room. A rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. So a 10% chance to lose the chain? Is there a 10% chance to lose the chain? If that's the case, Bill, then you calculated that very quickly. No. No, there's a 33% chance that this chain fails. Yeah, that makes sense, I think. Crazy, lazy, Daisy, Macy, Stacy, Racy, Facey, Tracy. You're a lyrical genius for sure. At least we could hurt his feelings before he does that. Good luck with that, what? With hurting your feelings? Bro is a freaking brick, bro. He has no emotions. It's not gonna work, guys. Unfortunate. I left my emotions in 2014. Bruh. He had emotions to begin with? He knew anger before 2014. I can tell you that much. He knew anger before 2014. I think those hurt feelings will go away after a glass of beer. Probably. Have you all heard the We Are Kanye remix? The what now? He knew anger and only knows drunken rage right now. Yeah. Did anyone say Bayer? You're 15 seconds delayed? What does that mean, Mr. Me? As in, you have a 15-second stream delay? That's crazy. I'm not rage kind of drunk. As far as I'm aware, nobody in our friend group is. Although I never see you super drunk, I guess. When you see the word beer, what do you think of? If I think of the word beer, I actually imagine yellow liquid in a glass with foam on top. Although I know it's probably way more likely to see a green bottle. Probably. I think of alcohol, I think of a beer, I think of a perfect night. Why is Dice in YouTube chat? Because it's way more active, Bill. Dice is at where the party is at. I think of crying in the corner at 2 AM actually. Okay, you don't sound like a funny drunk at all. Dice is on duty. Dice is, you know, gotta keep the... He is a mod, man. He gotta keep the chat in check. That's what he's for. See? You can't hurt Dice's feelings. He's a brick. Right. Isn't he a Twitch mod? Yeah, he also is a YouTube mod, Bill. And I wouldn't be surprised if he just has both open at the same time, but you know, only types in YouTube chat, because it's just more... It's better. But you get special treatment. Have you watched the video that you sent me? I did. Or at least partially. I can't really watch it with audio, so... That was a very boring video. If the IQ of the chat was 200 and Dice walked in, the collective IQ would drop to less than 10. Don't know how that would work, but okay, sure. You can't even math. If you're being real, the collective IQ of everyone here probably doesn't even equal 5. Probably. I can tell you're homeschooled is crazy. Oof. Has anyone ever had a dumb and smoke was coming off the dumb? The dumb? What? Has anyone ever had a dumb and smoke was coming off the dump? What is dump? Oh. No, I don't think so. What? might want to get that checked out. Speaking from experience here, yes, Bill says. Okay, alright. How does it smoke? You know what? I don't even want to know. Honestly, I don't even want to know. Keep that info to yourself. If it's cold out, you're... Right. If it isn't cold, yeah, probably see a doctor. Might have been so stinky you could see the stink particles like a pie in a cartoon, you know? Maybe that was it. Somehow I doubt it though. Taking a boiling poo with the homies is a crazy sentence. Like, Bill, what the frick? Homie bonding exercise, right? Bill said that, Mr. Me. Who else would say that? Of course that is Dice's idea of bonding. Reek. You wrote it, I said it, sure, but... Right. Man, this chat is going nowhere again. You know, I'd like to point out, German, that Dice and I are friends without us, you know, using such bonding exercises. We just play games. That's about it. Speaking of games, I actually know a game we could maybe play. Super Mario Man. Soul Link, maybe, I don't know. Oh, dude, I'm so done with getting 2%ed, man. Oh. I'll do one more chain tonight. I'll do another chain tonight. I don't got any other plans tonight, so sure. I got 2%ed now 4 times before reaching a 40 chain, which is crazy. Like, what is the chance of making a successful chain? It's like 44%-ish, right? Ow. Oh. Yeah, 44.5% to make to reach a 40 chain. What? 44% chance. So not doing it 4 times in a row is kind of sad, honestly. Like, it happening the first time is rare. In 2 times, you know, it's probably pretty common. 3 times, well, bad luck. 4 times though, ugh. What do you want 7.5 a buck for, Mr. Me? Also, if you found 50 bucks, Bob, why are you not a member yet? Just asking. You could become a member. I'm good, boring day today. How are you? What, because you think the stream restarted or something? Sell out. Oh, come on, man. How much would you do for 2 bucks, Dice? You'd probably do quite a good amount of things for 2 bucks. That sounds sus. That's not what I meant. I just want to repeat myself in case I forgot, right? Depends on what. Would you whisper in a mic for 10 seconds for $2? I mean, okay, I didn't actually get the money. Which that's the sad part, I guess. When we going on this gambling vacation? Right. Yeah, no. Absolutely, bud. You gonna go on a gambling vacation tomorrow? Where are you gonna go? Holland Casino? You don't go gambling till I get my money. Which money? When I win from gambling, Kermit? Good point. Like, he owes you 15 bucks. He currently only has 1 buck. So he first has to go gambling to, you know, get up to 15 bucks. Then he can pay you. Probably after losing the 15 bucks again, but... You know, some people don't have a job, Gerbit. They literally have no way to make money. About as poor as you. She should keep begging for 15 bucks. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. If he's as poor as you, he should have 15 bucks. So then why are you begging for the 15 bucks, German? Just a question. I'm richer? Right. I'm begging, I'm requesting he should give me the 15 bucks he said he would. We still have the receipt, German. You have trillions? Uh-huh. Trillions of dollars in debt. The US government? No one gets a receipt for that? Well, if you don't got a receipt, German, then I'm gonna be on Mr. Me's side. If you can't even prove that he owes you 15 bucks, then bruh. Bob is rich and not being old. Trillionaire. Two people said to me, that's crazy. I actually do kind of wonder though, when they say that the US has trillions of debt, is that the US having debt to other countries, or is that like US citizens having debt to US banks? Because if they have trillions of debt to other countries, how the frick does that work? Both. But that doesn't mathematically make sense. Also, aren't there probably multiple countries that owe money to the US? Can't they just, you know, nullify each other's loans? Oh, okay, fair. Okay, that's a good point, I guess. Didn't, like, Joe Biden remove... Or was it Joe Biden that removed, like, a lot of student debt in America? Of course, Mr. Me. Of course. If you do, I'll attack? From where? From your home? German, you haven't left your house in years. What do you mean? Especially not to Europe. You're the only non-European here, German. Like, bruh, know your place. We got a British, 2 Dutchies, a Belgian, Swedish, a Swede, whatever. And then 1 American. He's busy eating a burger. I identify as European. How do you identify as European yet are homeschooled? How does that work then? Imagine not having free healthcare, exactly. True British? Did I say true British? Oh yeah, if you can't bill from Twitch chat, that's fair, I guess. I would be dead without free healthcare. Dice probably would be too, I think. Imagine having to wait to get treated. Also no, I'm in fact not eating a burger. You know, if you just don't let your ailments get to the point where they need to be treated, and besides it's called insurance, which you probably will never get paid out because insurance companies in America are very scummy. I won't say the system doesn't need to get changed, but it's also over-exaggerated. That probably is, yeah. Imagine having people running away from me, from help, because they cannot afford. I think it happens very rare, Bob. Yeah, but it doesn't happen. I mean, you can say it happens very rarely, German, but there's like at least 1 video of it every month. Which is crazy. Happened to me? Yeah, okay, but you didn't run away because of money, Marco. You ran away probably because you're just the scaredy cat. No, I'm lying, bruh. I don't live in America, doofus. Yeah, but there are some people that... I do 100% think there are people, they might even be in Twitch chat, I don't know, that no matter how badly injured they are not going to the doctor just because of horrible social anxiety. They actually cut deep into my leg. I got no anesthesia at all. It hurt a lot. Well, I'm gonna assume that if it didn't do that, it would have hurt more. I don't know. I apparently need to actually get... How do you call that? Research done at a hospital? Participate in a... How do you call that in English, man? I don't know. But I took it like a man, of course. Insurance isn't meant to pay out for healthcare unless something goes wrong. It's meant to cover some bills. Yeah, that's not really how it works in the Netherlands. Lab test. Yeah, that one, I guess, is probably the best one. How the hell does insurance companies make money? That's a crazy question, Marco. Huh? Like, that's a genuine crazy question. You know what they say, the only time you're in the hospital is when you're hurt? Do they say that? Am I supposed to know that? Yeah, you pay them, Marco, exactly. But then they pay you. But they don't pay you! That's the issue. Well, especially for Americans, but... You know, Marco, 95% of people pay more for health insurance than they get back from it. But the other 5%, they do pay for it. So it's just a big scam. It is a big scam until you get into a situation where you get into, I don't know, a horrible car crash and you need a lot of healthcare every single month. And then all of a sudden, they're losing money on you. But, you know, they'll still be earning money from the average person. Yeah, you won't say it's a scam then. Dice, genuine question. Do you pay more to healthcare or do they cover more for you? Couldn't you just have saved the money? I mean, in Europe, I don't think so. Especially, bro, if you get royally screwed over... Daddy government pays for me. Okay, that's a good point. But if they didn't... Like, if you get royally screwed over, Marco, you're gonna need to pay like 10,000 a month for healthcare. If you don't have insurance. Would you rather fight a gorilla or a kangaroo is a crazy question. What? They probably turn a loss on me, exactly. Dice here is one of the few benefits... beneficers? Benefactors? I don't know. The people, one of the few people that benefits from healthcare. Benefactors, that's the one. Why do you need healthcare? Dice, tell them the truth. Asthma. You have worse than asthma, right? You're like allergic to air or something? Or is that a special version of asthma? Yeah, that too. I feel like, and I could be wrong on this, but asthma doesn't necessarily have to be expensive, especially if you just do it in a, I don't know. How are you allergic to air? It triggers your asthma. New dice lore is interesting. Got asthma premium. Crazy. I don't know, all I got is freaking hay fever, but so badly. I'm allergic to tree pollen, grass pollen, dust mites, cats, and dogs. I'm pretty sure I'm allergic to every single pollen that exists. No joke. Like, it's bad. We like the Fantastic 5 or 6. Right. I don't know, in Netherlands, I feel like, at least, I'm pretty sure that's the case for most people, you pay a certain amount of, you pay a certain amount a month for healthcare, and if you get into a situation where something has to get done, you still have to pay for it yourself, up to a certain amount per year. Like, I'm pretty sure it is, like, as an example, you have to pay for medical stuff up to 500 bucks a year yourself. After that, if you have to get more medical stuff than that year, then the insurance will pay for it. That certain amount being 385 for you. Not for me. We got John 2, Mark O, Dice, Bob, Mr. Me, and Hax. Right. And let's be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if Bob also makes a profit off of his health insurance. I don't know. Cringe. Get better health insurance? No, because if you get your thingy to 385, then you have to pay more monthly, right? Like, I barely use my health insurance at all. So it makes more sense to put it higher. 5 euros more? That little? The thing is, I have never reached that 385 threshold. Yet, I guess, you know, it's a fair point, but... Would you rather stand on Legos or a plug? Depends what type of plug, I guess. I feel like an American plug would be better than a Dutch plug or European plug. Unless I throw you off the stairs, yeah. Fair point. Yeah, that's honestly kind of nice, Bob. 2 Legos, please. For sure, a plug is dangerous. How is a plug dangerous? Presumably, you know, if it's a plug that is not plugged in because you're standing on it, it would not be conducting any electricity. You want to go to another country? Well, Marco, get a job, save up money, and go on a trip. It's that easy, bro. We don't get fancy trips like that. To be honest, we only got one fancy trip with school, and that was in 12th grade. You could put the fork in its socket. Yeah, but then you're not standing on a plug. Speak for yourself. Oh yeah, you know what? Dice did actually go to England, I guess. Whether that is so cool or not, I don't know. And Spain? Ah, that's a good point. Yeah, fair. I don't know, with school... How often have I been out of the country with school? We went on one trip to Rome, on one trip to Germany, and on one other one-day trip to Germany. Pretty sure those are only times we left the country with school. 3 times total. One of them was a one-day trip. And I mean, us going to Germany, Marco, is like you going to another part of the country. Like, that shouldn't even count. The only time we really went on a far trip was when we went to Rome. Do I have other friends than Dice? I'd say so. Probably. I speak them once a year, but they're chill. Small nation, yeah. Dude, I'm pretty sure when we... Hold on, I can genuinely look up how far away is that place in Germany we went to. For 3 days we went there. It is a... It's actually right next to Luxembourg. I didn't even know that. Shut up. It is a 4.5-hour drive to the furthest place we've gone with school that wasn't Rome. Does Dice have friends other than Hanks? Dice definitely has more friends than me. Sorry. It looks half as small on maps. Sweden is smaller than that it appears on maps. What are you talking about? Oh, half as big. Wait, what? Confusion. Because Dice is fun to bully. Wait, are you saying I'm insecure? Or... Germans? No, this bozo. Who do you mean with this bozo? Would you rather live in the past or the future? How many years are we talking? That's such an interesting question. It's a very good question. Live in the future with time machines? When you think about it, the future is the past. No. Also, time machines that... No, Marco, they will probably never exist. In the past, you could get crazy rich. Yeah, that's why I'm asking how many years in the past. Because if it's like 200 years in the past without internet, no thanks. If it's 100 years in the past, you know, with all them wars and stuff, maybe not. But if it's like 20 years in the past, yeah, I probably would. I'd live in 2007 and invest all my money in Bitcoin, yeah. That would be a good one. Like King Kamiyamama. The who now? I wouldn't go further than 40 years in the past, yeah. I mean, honestly, like I said, go 20 years in the past, put everything in Bitcoin, be rich. Holy. What will happen into the future? That's a mystery. With the past, we all know what's gonna happen. Exactly. But like, if you say, you know, 300 years, either future or past, I'd say future just because I wouldn't gonna go into the past. You know? I mean, the future might be worse, but we don't know. I'll take that gamble. Or buy a bunch of old Pokemon cards at that point. Not a terrible idea either. Buy a bunch of sealed Pokemon booster boxes, bro. Oh. I love gambling. If you love gambling, have you seen the gambling shorts that I did on my second account? With the I love gambling sound effect. On the second account, on the second channel. You know what I mean. I'm just stupid. I might have. So you didn't. Understandable. Blood Fund to be loaded by 2025. Yeah, loaded with a negative amount of dollars, probably. Let's be honest. Why am I still on a 10 chain, by the way? The chain ended like 25 minutes ago. Loaded with debts, yeah, exactly. Bro, it's so freaking hot in my room. It's crazy. Ugh. A negative amount of dollars, but a positive amount of euros. Right. Me and Dice know how to have a good time. I genuinely don't know if I'm ever going to a casino in my life, man. I don't know. I want your fake American Monopoly money. I mean, the Monopoly money, they got that secured in Australia. As a matter of fact, European money is more Monopoly money than American money, probably. At least America, you know, has one color for all their bills. We got that rainbow money. I'll pick you up at 12 p.m. your time in my private jet. I'll be outside your house waiting. Right, yeah, no, that's gonna work. Ours is worth more? Sure. All we do is arguing here. Crazy work? Yeah. Sometimes I feel like German might just be Dice's second account that he's just arguing with himself. That 100% something Dice would do for sure though. Make up a fake American character. Just argue with himself. It's a good theory. Dice is too dumb to make a second account. Right. Right. I'm sure you do, buddy. I will now believe that John 2 is not real, but he is Dice instead. Just like Bill's girlfriend is just him with a voice changer. I really only have 2 viewers, don't I? Sad life we live. Two? Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, Bill's probably Dice on another account as well. And then we got Bob and Mr. Me. That's like the same person as well, probably. Marco, I don't know. Marco could be Bob as well, I guess. Could all be the same person. Even I don't believe my own girlfriend is crazy. Crazy? What? Crazy. Bro's never gonna find a maiden. You know, fun fact, me and Dice have been pretty good friends since like 12th grade. And apparently since then he has gotten a girlfriend that I never knew about. Just never told me, okay. Eating earwax? That's crazy, Mr. Me. That's crazy. And hello there, Parker. How are you doing? No, not has, Mr. Bill. Had. Fun fact, she went into the army. Yeah, that's what he says. That's why I never met her. What did I just join into? I don't know, Parker. I don't know. Just enjoy me not getting any shinies, I guess. That's all you need to do. Imagine all of us are fake, just a part of Hex's mind trying to cheer him up with 0 viewers. Who knows? What the frick, Mr. Me? No. You're good? Nice. I'm good. I mean, I broke a chain today, which is kind of disappointing, but we're building another one, so it's fine. She goes to another school, you wouldn't know her. Uh-huh. German, why don't you try believing in us? German is really just a doom thinker, man. Some people just be like that. There's not much you can do about it. They were very nice. Okay, sometimes I can't follow chat myself either very well. All of y'all act like you had too much sugar. We had chicken today, but man, it really didn't taste that well. I don't think there was sugar in it, but there was less salt in it. Due to reasons. I don't know. Chimkin. Woo. I ate fish today. I ate chicken today. Exactly like last week, I guess. Chicken jockey. Water bucket. Release. When are we getting... Well, before I end the stream, I want to calculate what are the chances of my chain breaking here. I need a calculator. Buh. Birthday change it? Yeah, good point, actually. I can't do that. Hold on, no. Before I do that, I just want to go grab my calculator and calculate what the chances are of my chain ending here, because it just did. Right? So the first ring has a... has 6 patches, so it's I'll calculate the chance of my chain continuing, and then -1 that. The second ring has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I actually don't think... No, yeah, I got 10 patches. Out of... 10 divided by... 10 patches... 10, 20, plus 6, 26. Oh no, this... Wait, hold on. How do I do this math? Oh, wait. Oh, I can't do this math, man. Bibarel more like horse saddle. Yeah, I know. How do I do this math, bro? Trying to think. It's hard to think when you're streaming and then have to read chat. I can do the math, but I can't be bothered to do it on stream. I'll do it off stream though, for sure. I'm gonna change my birthday real quickly though. Because that would be cool, I guess. To tomorrow. System. April 30th. Woo! Exactly, Mr. Me. Uh-huh. Y'all are crazy. Anyway, I hope y'all have a nice rest of your day. And we'll try for a 5th time tomorrow, I guess. Y'all have a nice rest of your day, y'all. Bye-bye.